Welcome to Madison and Camp Randall Stadium. Always rowdy, always ready to support the Badgers. They've been getting ready for this game since the early morning. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number 1 versus number 2. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Badgers will kick this away to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Today. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
It's a run to the left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Let's talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And your Wisconsin Badgers will take over 1st and
10. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Multiple penalties. Now it's 1st and 25 for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback drops back, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That one lands and bounces out of bounds.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas 7, Wisconsin 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead that had to punt the football in their last possession. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Press coverage now from these DBs. And now a carry here for the fullback. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the handoff. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 45. He's swarmed by the defense. It's third down for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it out of the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Finding some room with the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Badgers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the Badgers pick up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught. Completion. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They stop him right at the 24.
The ball carried by the fullback. Tackle is made at the 24.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Hands off to the fullback. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Tough running there. Inside the 10. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. There's the handoff. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Badgers. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looks like he's going to run it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Single back, takes the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Wisconsin 17, Texas 13.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's a carry for the fullback.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. make it to the marker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff as he tried to work the clock here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get him down after the completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll ride the back again here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
From the snap of the...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Strong game by this quarterback. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
Wisconsin 24, Texas
getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18 set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ready up. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.